Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So here I'm coming up with a small tutorial on shaders in Maya. So I'm creating this tutorial on viewer request over here. So what we'll be doing over here is like we'll be going through some kind of a shaders over here. So very first of all, what we'll be do over here is like let's give a material to the plane. So very first of all, let's go into this render settings and activate this mental ray. We'll be going through some mental ray shaders over here. Right click, assign new material. I'll go into this. I'll just assign a basic Lambert for this. So I'll go into the Lambert, go into the file. I'll just take one reference over here. So I've taken a texture over here. So I'll just go into the Lambert. I'll go into the color and into this I'll just repeat this UV over here. So now what I'll do is I'll just take few spheres over here. So we have some shaders. So press Ctrl D, duplicate it. So let's just duplicate this shaders over here. So select this. So before this, let's go into view, select camera. I'll go into the environment and let's give a background, or if you have any kind of a light, so we'll just go into this create lights and I'll just go into this and give a physical sun, or else create lights. You can go with any of the lights, environmental sky or physical area light. So we'll go with this physical area light or environmental sky. Select this, right click, assign new material. I'll go into the mental ray, I'll go into this MIA material. Into that, if you click on this presets, let's go into this chrome and let's give a chrome material over here. So if you just assign this chrome and let's render and see how it looks like, you can check out this chrome over here. Looks good. Again, assign new material, go into the mental ray, MIA material, and let's give a bit of copper. So we have some kind of ready-made shaders. You can assign the shaders, and if you want to change the properties of this of copper or something, that can be done. So let's see how this copper looks like after the render. You can just render this. You can see that you get a copper shader over here. You can also use this IPR. You can work with IPR also. So select this. Again, I'll assign new material. So you can utilize this in your interiors, objects, MIA material, presets, and let's give some kind of a frosted glass. If you want to give a frosted glass material, you can give some frosted glass, how frosted glass looks like. So let's see how frosted glass looks. So this is your frosted glass. So seems like a chrome material, but it is not a chrome material. It is a frosted glass material. So if you go into this, if you create this over here and let's try to give a frosted glass, so you will get an idea. So let's render this and see how it looks like. This is how your frosted glass is going to look like. See this. Okay. So this is your frosted glass look. So definitely glass is going to take a longer time to render. Alright. So again take a new material, assign new material, MIA material. I'll again go into the preset. Then you have 3 glasses physical. So this depends on your IOR of the glass, the thickness of the glass. So if you take this as 90, assign new material, MIA material. I'll again go into this. I'll give a physical, solid physical glass. Assign new material. Again MIA material and your thick glass. So you definitely see the difference between the glasses. So assign new material. So there are many properties into it. So if you are assigning any kind of materials, you will definitely see this reflectivity, your glossiness, and also you will see the IOR for all different glasses. So if you check the IOR, you will come to know there might be some differences in the glasses and the values. So let's just render and see how it looks like. So you'll definitely see a difference in the glasses in various ways. Alright, see. So assign new material, mental ray, MIA material. Again I'll go into the preset. I'll show you a glazed ceramic. So ceramic material, if you want to give some kind of a ceramic, you can go with the ceramic material. Also you can add some colors to the ceramic. So you can add a color. So you can go with a bit of a light yellowish color also. So if you render it, you will definitely see that particular color in the ceramic part. So assign new material. Again we'll go into this and MIA material presets. Then we have some glossy plastic. So you can give some glossy finish or glossy plastic material. So these are different shaders. You can easily check it out. You can see this. That can be used on various properties if you are creating any kind of elements which looks in that way. So assign new material. Again go into this MIA material presets and we have some kind of pearl finish also. So you can go into this and you have some reflection settings also, glossiness, reflectivity, that can be changed. So select this, assign new material, MIA material preset will go into this and can give some kind of a rubber material. So if you look at it, rubber doesn't have more reflectivity. It is more of a, gives you more of a satin look. So that can be done accordingly. So select this, assign new material, mental ray, MIA material. Again you can go into the presets and you have a satin metal. So you can blend this if you want less blending, you can use that. This is your satin metal. Satin metal can be used for kitchen tools. So if you're making modeling a kitchen or something, if you have some kind of spoons and forks, so for that you can use this satin metal over here. So there are many presets, so you can utilize this presets, and many more you can use it in the mental ray also. So we have dielectric material. There are lot of shaders which can be used. There are many more materials. You can go into this, you can use this. So for example, if you're using a lampwood, you can connect it, you can go into the mental ray and you get lot of shaders. You can get dielectric. Also, you can get some DGS materials. So DGS can also be used for some kind of a metallic look. You can see that. So over here also you get some specular glossiness, shine that can be changed. Index of refraction can be changed. So that can be done in this way. Alright. So that's what I wanted to show you over here in this tutorial. The presets, the shaders. Let's just render it all over and see how it looks like. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we have done this in Mental Ray Maya. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this tutorial.